Okay, so this video is for lesson 35.1, and that is surface area and volume of pyramids. So mainly we're going to be doing volume and surface area of pyramids that have a base that is a square or a rectangle. And this one right here, this is called the height. That's what we use H. And this L is the slant height. That is the height on one of the faces of a pyramid. Okay, so I don't know if you're able to see. I have a pyramid here. So the slant height is this one here, this right here. Okay, whereas the height of the pyramid is what goes right through the middle, all the way from the bottom of the base to the very top of the pyramid. So that's the height, and the slant height is here on the side. Okay, so the formula for the lateral area is 1/2. It's 1/2 perimeter times the slant height. Okay, now surface area is, obviously we have to use the lateral area, which is 1/2 perimeter times the slant, plus the area of the base. Notice that there's only one plus B, capital B, because there's only one base, right? Now volume is equal to 1/3 area of the base times the height. Okay, so let's go ahead and do an example. So example number 1. So let's say I have a pyramid. So let's go ahead and draw one. Okay, and this one looks like this. Oops, sorry, like that. And okay, so there is my pyramid. I know that the base is a square, so we're gonna say square base pyramid, and we're gonna find the lateral area, surface area, and volume. So I know some information here. So I know the height. Let me use this. The height here is going to be, let's see, what do we want it to be? It's going to be 8. Okay, it's going to be 8, and then from here each side is going to be 12. Okay, so I can easily find the volume, so I'm going to start with that. So the volume is area of the base. Since I know it's a square, area of the base is 12 times 12, so that is 144. Okay, and then the height of this one is 8. Okay, so that means it's 144 times 8. Let's get a calculator real quick. So 144 times 8, the volume is 1,152 cubic units. Okay, so that's the volume. Wait, that's wrong, because we have to divide by 3. My bad. So this is all over 3. Then we divide by 3. So divide by 3. So this is 384 cubic units. So if you do not divide by 3, that means you're finding the volume of a prism. Okay, so that's why you have to divide by 3, because the volume of 3 pyramids is equal to the volume of the same prism with the same base and height. Okay, so that is volume. So now we need to find lateral area, and to find the lateral area I need to find this, which is the slant height. Well, if you look at this right here, we actually can make a right triangle. Okay, using that and using that. Okay, now I know the height goes right at the middle of this, so I know this segment is half of this. So let me redraw that blue triangle on the side. So I know this one is 8, I know this one is 6, and I just need to find L, which is my slant height. So all I have to do is use the Pythagorean theorem, right? So I have 8 squared plus 6 squared is equal to L squared. So we have 8 squared is 64, 6 squared is 36, and that is equal to L squared. So 64 plus 36, that gives you 100. Excuse me. And then we take the square root, so that means your slant height is actually 10. Okay? So now I can find the lateral area, so which is 1/2 times the perimeter times the slant height, so 1/2. The perimeter of the base is 12 plus 12 plus 12 plus 12, so 12 times 4, that gives you 48, times the slant height, which is 10. So then you do half of 48, that is 24. 24 times 10, you get 240 units squared. Okay? So now, what we need to do is find the surface area, the total surface area, which is 1/2 perimeter times the slant height plus area of the base. So I know that already, which is 240, plus area of the base, which is 12 times 12, that is 144. So that gives you 384 units square. Okay, so that's pretty much all you have to do for this. Okay, obviously there's some problems where they give you the volume, they want you to find the height. So yeah, so why don't we do one like that? So example 2. So let's say you know the volume of a square base pyramid is, I don't know, let's say 585 cubic inches, right? And we are talking about a square pyramid, square base pyramid. Okay, so what we are going to do is, obviously, I need to write the formula first. Okay, so I know it is 1/3 area of the base times the height. Well, I only know the volume, and so in order to do this problem, I need to know something else. And I know, since it's a square base pyramid, I know that one side of the base is 8 inches. Okay, so now if I draw the picture, okay, here comes my pyramid. It's always nice to draw the pictures, even if they're not that good. Okay, so I know this side is 8. Now I know that side is also 8. What I'm missing here is this. I'm missing the height. So, but I can find it using the formula. So, because I know the volume is 585, and it's times 1 equal to 1/3 times area of the base. Area of the base in this case is going to be 64, and then times h. Now all you have to do is solve for the height. So it doesn't matter how you do it. I trust that you know how to do the math. So see, 585 times 3, and then divide by 64. I got the height to be 27.4 inches. Okay, so that's all there is for this type of problems. Okay, again, if you need help, please come see me. And follow the notes on that I post on Google Classroom, and please do the work that I will also post on Google Classroom. Okay.